Hello, it is Kitty Blue. I'm going to be doing a comparison video today of two of Aimerai's dolls. It's going to be a body comparison. These two dolls are their cat doll series. The one in the gray is the Virginia sculpt. She's the first MSD cat sculpt that they came out with. And then the one on the right, which is in tan, is the new Ying that I just got in today, or not today, a couple days ago. So I'm just going to go down and just show you kind of the differences between what is different in these bodies. Just scrolling out here so that you can see the height. You can tell that the gray one is definitely a little bit taller than the tan one. The gray one is about 42 centimeters tall without her ears, and then the tan one is 40.5 centimeters without the ears. Speaking of the ears, you can tell that there's two different style of ears that you get with this doll. One of them is on the gray one, and then I put the other one on the tan one. Just a little bit of a different shape. One's more rounded and one's kind of more pointed and backwards. Or not backwards, but pointed towards the back. The next thing that you'll notice is the neck length. The neck length is definitely much taller on the gray resin one than the tan. And I measured the neck about 3 centimeter height and on the gray, and about 2 centimeters on the tan. You can tell at the shoulders they look a little bit, just a little bit, maybe just a half a centimeter difference in the shoulder length, even though their torso and legs I measured and they're the same. So it's definitely, most of the neck is where the difference in the height is coming from. So next you'll see that there is a different bust type. The Virginia doll with the slim, small bust is in the gray resin, and then this is the larger bust. They do have a medium bust. The small bust is 13 centimeters. I'm sorry, 14.8 centimeters, and the large bust is 17.3. Their waist is actually the same around at 12 centimeters. Their hips right above the joint here, so right across here, is going to be 16.8 on the gray and 17.2 on the tan. You can definitely tell the difference in the thigh size. The tan one has the larger thighs, and circumference around that is 11.5 centimeters versus the 9 centimeters on the gray one. They do have the same jointed arms. Their arm length is the same at 13 centimeters. There is a difference in between the hands. The gray resin has bigger hands and a little bit longer than the tan. So that is another difference between the two. The knee joints are the same. And again, the actual leg length from the ball joint here all the way down to the feet are 13 centimeters on both. And speaking of feet, their feet are actually the same as well. So mainly the only difference between the newer body versus the older body is going to be the neck height, the bust, the hand sizes, and the thigh size. So everything else is pretty much the same between the two dolls. And I think, though, I'd have to measure, but I feel like the eye sockets on the tan doll are a little bit more open than the gray, but that's something I'll have to take a closer look at and do some measurements. So there you go, two of the Aimerai cat dolls that I have now in my collection. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.